Hello everyone, and welcome to my BTG official channel. Ruro. After seeing Bill and Dani smooch again, Hayley makes a shocking move. Hayley's insecurities are on full display. Andre responds to her claim that Dani is obsessed with Bill by saying, "She's rubber, you're glue." She eventually changes her mind, especially when she finds out that Dani asked Andre to think about ending their marriage. As for Bill and Dani, he thanks her for the gift with a kiss. What they don't realize is that Hayley saw the illicit bus. Afterwards, she storms over to the casino to meet with Randy, her cousin, and says it's time to deal with the Bill situation. "We remove his legs from under him, clean, quick, done. We remove his legs from under him, clean, quick, done." Joey is changed by Vanessa. Vanessa is clearly not pleased with Joey, demanding to know why now, when her life is completely falling apart, he's decided they should break up. "You don't mind my laundering your money, but as far as getting your sheets dirty in the first place, you want out?" she asks. Finally, the casino owner admits that her son is more important than Vanessa. Vanessa makes it abundantly clear that she does not intend to end their relationship. Their resulting makeout sesh is walked in on by Randy. He promises to keep their secret relationship a secret. In other news, Samantha and Tyrell go from nervous to thrilled when they find out Martin and Smitty are reuniting. Once they are alone, the men discuss how to present a united front in the event that Joey comes to collect Martin's debt for having dealt with the racist thug Kenny. Over a family dinner, Smitty admits to Samantha that his concerns about June were unfounded, and he now supports them getting to know one another. Privately, however, he admits to his spouse he still has reservations. Vernon learns that Anita has invited Jackie, her Vegas-based impersonator, to join them for Thanksgiving dinner. When Anita says she wants to spend time with her husband alone, he rents out Orphe Jeans in its entirety. June serves them dinner and then turns off the lights while the couple dances in love. After Hayley sees Bill and Dani kiss, she tells Randy it's time to knock Bill down. She announces she's invited them to Thanksgiving. She then informs him of Martin's move back home. Vernon always had faith that would happen. They are eager to experience some peace and quiet once more in the house. The construction starts next door. Leslie is cursed by them. Orphe Jeans is where Vernon takes his wife. He reserved the space for them so they could have it all to themselves. June serves them and expresses her admiration for them. She can't think of better grandparents for her children. Once she returns to the kitchen, they switch plates and dig in. He jokes that it's already difficult to handle one of her and asks her if she's serious about inviting her impersonator as they approach the pie. They dance. At home, Martin and Smitty tells their kids that they are getting back together and Martin is moving home. It is fine with the kids as long as Pop stays for good this time. Tyrell runs off to his room and Samantha tells them it took them long enough to listen to her. Once she walks off, the husbands talk about how great their kids are. Smitty wants them to stand together to defend themselves from Joey. He worries about what will happen when Joey comes to collect on the debt they owe him. Martin thinks that Joey just likes having leverage, not using it. Smitty is content to have him back. They have dinner with the kids, and they talk about school. Samantha talks about how Chelsea is back to her regular self. When she adds that she hung out with June, Tyrell is concerned. Smitty acknowledges having a fear of losing them. The kids say that could never happen. Smitty tells his husband after dinner that he is trying to be okay with Samantha seeing June. Once they tell each other how glad they are to be together again, they head to their room. Drama, deceit, and heartbreak collide in a whirlwind of emotions as relationships fracture and alliances shift under the neon lights of Vegas. The latest episode opens with tensions running high. Hayley's insecurities are boiling over, and everyone around her can feel the heat. Her obsession with Bill's loyalty, mixed with her growing paranoia about Dani, paints her into an emotional corner. When she confronts Andre, venting that Dani is clearly obsessed with Bill, Andre doesn't take the bait. Instead, he replies with the cutting line, "She's rubber, you're glue," dismissing Hayley's jealousy with biting sarcasm. But as events unfold, Hayley's suspicions take a darker turn, and her next move shocks everyone. At the center of the storm are Bill and Dani, whose chemistry seems impossible to suppress despite their tangled histories and current entanglements. When Dani gives Bill a thoughtful gift, the simple gesture reignites their old flame. Bill, caught in the warmth of nostalgia and gratitude, thanks her with a kiss, one that crosses every boundary. It's impulsive, emotional, and deeply forbidden. Neither of them realizes, however, that their stolen moment has a witness. Hidden in plain sight, Hayley sees everything, the illicit kiss that confirms her worst fears. Her heart shatters in an instant, but rather than break down, she hardens. What comes next is not the reaction of a wounded lover, but of someone determined to take back control in the most ruthless way possible. Consumed by anger and humiliation, Hayley storms away from the scene, her mind racing with revenge. She heads straight to the casino, where her cousin Randy awaits, a man who's not only family but also well-versed in the darker dealings of the Vegas underworld. When she finds him, there's no hesitation in her voice. "It's time to deal with the Bill situation," she declares, her eyes cold and unflinching. Randy raises an eyebrow but doesn't question her resolve. Hayley leans in, her words slicing through the smoky air like a blade. "We remove his legs from under him, clean, quick, done." The line hangs between them, marking a point of no return. What started as jealousy has now transformed into vengeance, and with Randy's help, Hayley seems ready to execute a plan that could change everything. But elsewhere in town, the chaos isn't limited to Hayley's crumbling relationship. Joey, once untouchable and commanding, is now facing emotional turmoil of his own, courtesy of Vanessa. Their relationship has always been complicated, mixing business, lust, and betrayal in equal measure. Yet this time, Vanessa isn't holding back. When Joey suggests breaking up, Vanessa lashes out with raw fury, calling him out on his hypocrisy. "You don't mind my laundering your money," she spits, "but as far as getting your sheets dirty in the first place, you want out." Her words cut deep, laying bare Joey's moral contradictions. Under pressure, Joey confesses the truth: his son means more to him than Vanessa ever will. It's a rare moment of vulnerability from the casino owner, one that exposes his humanity but shatters Vanessa's pride. Still, Vanessa is not a woman to be dismissed easily. Instead of walking away, she makes her intentions painfully clear: she isn't letting go. In a moment charged with equal parts rage and desire, she pulls Joey into a passionate makeout session, an act of defiance as much as longing. But their secret rendezvous doesn't stay secret for long. Randy, fresh from his conversation with Hayley, stumbles upon the scene. The shock on his face is quickly replaced by calculation. He promises to keep their affair a secret, but the smirk on his lips says otherwise. With Randy now in possession of two dangerous secrets, Hayley's revenge plot and Joey's hidden romance.